Okay. Here I go again, trying this yoga sculpt video. Got a different camera, so hopefully everything's in view here. Take a look. Okay. So about 45 minutes, I think. For sure over 30, and you can always go through and do some of the Tabata stuff another round afterwards. Or you can always pause too and do another Tabata round. So remember, Tabata is our interval timing where it's 8 rounds, 20 seconds of high intensity work, and 10 seconds of rest. So we'll throw a couple of those in. I think we only got like 2 Tabatas in there, and then we'll do some strength stuff. So if you do have anything, if you've got a pair of dumbbells, awesome, keep them nearby in case you want them, but otherwise everything else you can just do with your own body weight, and just by creating your own resistance. Like, so for example, we're going to be doing some bicep curls from a temple or goddess position. So when doing those, if you're just still, you got nothing, but you're really actively squeezing those muscles as you hinge in that elbow, it'll still get everything going and firing up. But with that being said too, it doesn't have to be weights. You've got a couple cans of soup, water bottles, anything random around that you can hold, grab it up, and have that nearby. Like I said, just for an option. So you can always try the first round without weights, and then if you're like, okay, yeah, I can add something, a bottle of cleaner. I don't know, I've had people do laundry soap, their cats. So like I said, either start body weight, or if you're like, I'm gonna grab something, grab it. So have that nearby. Also water, towel. It gets really hot in this room that I'm in, so I'm gonna be sweating probably a ton, like right out of the gate, because it's like 3 in the afternoon right now. And I also did a leg day today. So just fair warning, what I want you to focus on is watch me for the moves. I will demonstrate them before we start the time, and then once we're in it, try not to watch and try to just listen for my cues of stopping and starting. That way you can go at your pace and not focusing on what I'm doing, because you may be faster or you may be slower than what I am. But listen to your body, do what feels right for you, pause whenever you need, take rests whenever you need, for sure. Let's see, so, and I think last thing is just music. So I'm not having music play here because as I've uploaded them before, I've had issues with like copyright stuff, so I just don't even mess with the music. So have some music that pumps you up, gets you going, and you know, turn the volume up on me as needed. And yeah, so alright, with that we'll get started. So I've got my little list of things here. We're going to start out with some child's pose, cat-cows, just like we would in normal yoga flow. And we'll go through a few flows, and then we'll start sprinkling in our strength and Tabata and things like that. So to get started here, let's come to that child's pose. Big toes together, arms long, palms down, forehead to the mat. Just resting here, so I'm going to be up just a minute so I can talk to you and I don't sound too muffled. So here in child's pose, take this time to start to tune in, right? So we're going to try and get that heart rate up. So get that breath flowing, find the deep inhales, the deep exhales, and start to find some length through your spine. Hips press back. And those fingertips reaching forward, but try to relax through that neck and head. Just focus on that breath right now. You know that breath is going to be there for you throughout the class. When you start to pump it up a little, come back to your breath, control your breathing. It might be heightened, that's fine, but you still want to be able to control it, right? While we're here in this child's pose as well, feel free to set an intention for yourself. So that intention, just like coming back to thinking about the breath, that's what the intention can do. It's like, okay, I'm getting overwhelmed, I'm getting hot, getting tired. That intention will remind you why you're on your mat today, and it can just kind of bring you out of that negative headspace that you can go into when you're this anymore. Bring up that intention, like, wait, no, I just need a pause. I don't need to stop, I need to pause. Let's just gently lift the forehead off the mat to walk the hands over to the left side. Getting a nice side stretch here, so you can stack your right hand on top of your left if you want a little more. Gently lay the forehead back down on the ground. Right hip pressing back. Right fingertips reaching forward. You should feel a nice stretch through the right side body here. Inhale, gently come up and just walk those hands over to the other side. Again, stack the hands if you like. Gently lay it down. Left hip presses back, left fingertips reach forward. Inhale, lift the head, come back to center. Bring the palms to touch, pinkies down, thumbs together. Reach those fingertips long, then bend the elbows, bring the thumbs to the back of the neck. Once you're here, you can start to walk the elbows a little closer to the top of the mat. Let the chest sink in towards the floor, let the hips sink back. And inhale, lengthen through the arms. Let's start to come up to all fours here. Stacking the hips over the knees, shoulders over the wrists. Moving through some cat-cows here. Let's inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, lift the gaze. I like to close my eyes to my cat-cows, so you can do that as well. Exhale, round, press into the ground, spine reaching towards the sky. Inhale, belly drops, chest lifts. Feel the sit bones separate behind you. Feel the shoulder blades go down the back. Exhale, round. So just follow your breath here. Inhale, up. Exhale into that cow, or cat rather. And feel free to add some extra movements in here if you like, some circles through the hips, through the head and the neck. Feel free to apply them. Just keep moving through the spinal extension and flexion here. So make sure you're alternating directions. Don't get stuck just going one way. I like to go one way about 2 or 3 times, and then I switch it up. Keep breathing. Just a few more here. Oh, I just had some massive pops I've never even had before. Alright, let's inhale, come to that neutral spine here. Nice flat back. From here, we're going to inhale, lift the right arm and the left leg, left foot flexed. Try to keep that neutral spine here. No sagging the belly towards the floor. Suck it in and up. Ribs are in. Keep reaching here, just finding some length, and go ahead, set it down. Inhale, reach the other side. So both hips are square to the floor here. Pinky toe and big toe pointing to the floor. And the ribs start to reach towards the floor. They stay in and up. Set it back down. Back to the other side. Inhale, right arm up, left leg up. Exhale, elbow to knee, bring it in, round it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in, squeeze it in. Inhale, reach it long. And then exhale, bring it out to the side. Right arm to the right, left leg to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale, center. Exhale, bring it out. Set the left leg down. Come on up. You can turn those left toes if you need to, for sure, if the hip feels tight. Reach the right arm up to the sky, and then up and over towards the left toes. So your right knee is tucked right under the right hip. Stretch, find some length. Inhale, come back up. Hands find the earth. Sweep the left leg back behind you. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round. Inhale, neutral spine. Let it all out on that exhale. We inhale, left arm up, right leg up. Find the neutral spine. Exhale, come in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale, wide. Inhale, center. Exhale out to the side. Right foot finds the earth. Come on up. Again, you can point those toes. I'm getting a little hip cramp here, so adjust that leg as you need. Stack it tall. Squeeze that back glute. Hip pressing forward, right over the knee. Inhale that left arm up and over. Right toes are stretching and reaching towards the sky, so I'm getting length through the right leg here as well. Reach for those toes. Inhale, come on up. Hands find the earth in front of you. Sweep, they're feeling good and warm, so however you're feeling, move the way you need to. Then find some stillness here in down dog. Heels reach to the floor, hips reach to the sky. Hands rooted into the earth. Breathe. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, let's walk those feet to the top of the mat. Fold it in. Grab opposite elbows, sway a little. Knees bent as much as they need to be. Neck relaxed. The head just drops towards the floor. Let the hands free. Give them a couple big sways here. And center it out. Inhale, come up halfway. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Nice and tall. Press the feet into the earth. Reach the hands to the sky. Maybe add a little back bend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down. Set the feet back to your plank. Take a big inhale. As we exhale, we lower knees, chin and chest. And slide the belly down, tops of the feet down. Inhale up to your baby cobra. Pull the shoulders down. And exhale. Press on up, curl the toes, lift the hips, down dog. So I've just added one round there, but you can flow like that through the whole class if you like. The next round will be going to chaturanga, but you only go there if you need, and you can always skip flows as you need. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, step it back. So your choice, chaturanga, or knees, chin, and chest to your baby cobra. Use the exhale either way to lower. Inhale into that back bend choice. Exhale, down dog. So as we're warming up, move through some kind of modification of your flow to get the body warm. But as we get in through the middle of class, if you need to skip them, you can skip them. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step it, float it, or hop it. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down, step back. And take an inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog. 2 more times. One movement, one breath. Inhale, forward, or look forward, sorry. Exhale, step in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold it. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale. So here you can start to just go right into it. Exhale, lower it down. But if you need that extra inhale, give it to yourself. One more time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands down. Find the mat. And lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog.
Inhale, lift the right leg, bend the knee, send that ankle behind you. Give it a couple rollouts each way. Look up underneath the right armpit. Keep reaching that foot back, open that hip up. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, step it forward. Bottom knee, back knee lowers. Come on up into a lunge here. Arms can be up or they can be on your front thigh here. Just get a little stretch out before we get into our first Tabata coming up, which will be with some lunges. So if your hands are up, let's go ahead and just bring them down for support so we can curl the back toes, lift the back knee, and inhale, come on up into your lunge. So here, go ahead, move around a little. If you want to take a couple bounces, that's fine. Again, arms can come up. We can cactus them out. Bring them in. So again, I welcome you in a lot of these moments here to just give yourself a little freedom of movement. And we're just warming up still. Wherever those arms are, let's go ahead on the exhale. Bring them down and back. Step the right foot back. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower through chaturanga. Inhale it up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the knee. Open it up. So the weight stays even between the hands here. Don't dump into that right hand. You're still pressing through the left as you gaze up under the left armpit. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. Exhale it forward. Step through. Back knee lowers. Low lunge. And as we open it up here, you can go hands on hips if you need a little support. Feel like that back is collapsing a little. I give my glutes a little squeeze. Maybe you need some opening through the shoulders. Again, we don't have to be super stringent here, right? We're all in different places, different positions, so listen to what's going on with you. No judgment anywhere. This is you and yourself. Hands come down for support. Curl the back toes. Let's lift it up, high lunge. And maybe a few bounces. Use the exhale, hands come down, left foot steps back. Big inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down. Inhale look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Big, tall stretch. Exhale, hands down. Okay, this is going to be a little pause for you. We're going right into a Tabata here. So these are going to be lunges, lunge kicks of fire. So we're going to do all 4 rounds on one leg, and then we switch legs. So 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. I'll show you what the move looks like here. You're going to step back into a lunge. Arms can be forward here, and as you come up onto that front leg, you're going to bring the hands into the hips and kick that leg out. Step back and if the kick's too much, you can certainly just step forward or keep the knee bent. A lot of options there. You can keep the hands on the hips, adding the arms in just a little extra there. All right, so I'm gonna get my timer set here. So remember, the first couple rounds you might feel like, all right, I don't feel too much. But remember, you'll get there. So this is where I want you to go at a level 8 to 10 each round. So the first couple rounds might take a second, but by that 3rd and 4th round, you should be like, holy crap, 20 seconds is a long time. All right, just check in, making sure I'm still going. Okay, round 1. Let's go ahead and start. Let's just start with that left leg back so we're all on the same page. Okay, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back and Make sure you have enough room to kick if you are kicking. I'm afraid I'm going to kick the wall here. So your level 10 might look a little different by the time you get to that last round. You might be really strong and fierce to start. Then by round 4, rest. By round 4, you might be like, holy shit, my 10 now looks like my 6 at the beginning. All right, round 2, left leg. Here we go. Step back in. So lower that back knee. Keep the shoulders over the hips. Really pull those arms in if you've got them going. 5 seconds. Rest. Okay, in this rest, it's quick, but do what you need. Shake it out. Big breath, tiny sips of water if you need it. Round 3. Here we go. Fierce with the kick, fierce with the pull. Rest. One more time on this side. So the second side might not feel like a full rest. The leg will feel good, but the heart should be pumping. Final round on this side, go. Reach it, pull it, kick it. Final 7. 3, 2, 1. Not much rest, just that 10 seconds. We're just switching sides. You might feel a little off balance starting this first round. Right leg, get set, go. Keep that knee right over the ankle. Don't let it sway side to side as you step it down. 3, 2, 1. See, so the second side's not a full break. Here we go, round 2 on the right, and go. Seconds. Rest. Beautiful. 40 more seconds of work. Third round, go. Rest. We'll take a little rest after this to grab water, okay? One more 20-second round. Go. Five, 4, 3, 2, time. Awesome. Okay, we did it. Walk it out. Shake it out, stretch it out, whatever you need. We got a little time here. Let's gather ourselves. Okay, so the joy about this not being live is that you can watch it again, right? And if you felt like, I didn't get my heart rate up very much, you now know how much room you have to grow and to push and to get that heart rate up there. All right. So, back up on our feet here. We're gonna move through a flow just to flush it all out, all right? Here we go, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back and lower. Beautiful. Go ahead and roll it forward to plank. I'm gonna lower the right elbow down and then the left. Right hand up, left hand up. Left elbow down, right elbow down. Left up, right up. Just like that, alternating 8 more times. Down, up, down, up. One more each side. Back to high plank, push it up and back, down dog. Inhale with the right leg. Exhale, step it forward. Left heel down. Rise on up. Warrior one. You're gonna straighten the front leg. Turn the toes to be parallel with the left. Right toes and left toes parallel with each other. Move the hips a little side to side. So here, if you have some weights, go ahead and grab them. Sorry, I should have told you that first, but you can just come back into position here. So feet wide. Let's turn the toes out, heels in. We're gonna go through some temple squats. So temple pose, goddess pose, whatever you want to call it. So with the weights, you can either hold them out in front of you. For this particular one, if you got them, I like to put them on my shoulders here so they're out of the way. When we're doing this, press the knees outward towards the second and third toe. Going for 20 squats here. Trying to get the thighs parallel to the floor as you press up to the top. In this top position here, I want you squeezing those glutes. So lower it down. Press up, squeeze. 1, 2, we're going to 20. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Go ahead, step both feet to the top of the mat here. Shake it out. With a big inhale, you can either reach those arms up if you don't have weights. If you have weights, just curl them up. Inhale, press them up. Exhale, lower it down. Fold. Weights come down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down. Step back and lower down through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg lifts. I'm just gonna flip it around for camera sake here so I'm not facing the back. Left leg steps forward. Inhale, rise up. Warrior one. Straighten the leg, turn the toes forward. Then go ahead. And we're gonna just bring those feet in. So they're gonna stay facing forward here. Grab those weights if you want them. Some more squats here. But the option is up to you of how wide you want to go. So I personally am going to go a little bit more narrow with my toes forward, but you're more than welcome to go back into that goddess position. And we got 20 more here. So my toes are forward, slightly wider than shoulders. Chest up, shoulders back. 20, knees stay behind the toes. Go. Same thing, you squeeze the top, press the hips forward. 2, 3, 6, 7. Think of a nice strong chair pose at the bottom if your feet are together. 18, 19, 20, all right, step it forward. Same thing if you got the weights. Inhale, curl and press. Exhale, down, fold, set them down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, step back. Flow it out or down dog. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's go ahead. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step forward. Grab those weights if you got it. Just turn the back heel down, rise up, spread out to warrior two, arms, straighten the leg, toes face each other, or parallel rather. So we're coming back into temple again, this time just for a hold. So bring it down, feet wide. So here we're gonna have some bicep curls. So go ahead actually and pause right there so you can watch what this will look like. So I wouldn't really start with anything more than 5 pounds here, so if you got nothing, that is totally fine. So what it's gonna look like, we're gonna hold this pose, arms out forward, we curl, hands to shoulders, lengthen, out wide, curl, back in, and curl. So it's like half a bicep curl there. So again, lighter weights or nothing, and when you're here, you're just squeezing the heck out of that bicep, activating it. So let's go ahead and come into that goddess position. So we're going 10 here, 10 total. So 1 here and 1 to the side. I'm actually gonna go no weights for this today too. So coming down, here we go. Curl, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep pressing the knees out. 7, 8, 9, 10. Straighten the legs. Go ahead, turn the right toes to face forward, bend that knee, open it up, widen that warrior two. Strengthen the back leg. Big inhale, exhale, windmill up forward, step the right foot back, flow it out. Inhale up dog, exhale down dog. So you may have me a little to guess, so we're gonna do it on the other side. I'm just looking around again for view. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale forward, got the weights, go ahead, grab them now, rise up, open up, warrior two, straighten the leg, toes forward, bring the heels in, toes out. Again, same exact thing with those biceps. I think I'll try weights this time. Okay, 10 again. Every time your hand hits the shoulder, you count 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, core tight, 8, 9, 10, back to center, straighten it out, step it forward. Oh, sorry, no, warrior two, warrior two, left toes forward. I'm gonna set my weights down to lengthen my arms here. Oh, there we go. It's good, windmill it down, hands down, step back, flow. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, from here, we're gonna come into some chaturanga push-ups. So you can come to your knees if you need. We've got 10 chaturangas, knees or toes. Maybe you alternate, maybe you go knees, toes, if you're feeling a little, I'll push my mat back, there we go. If you're feeling a little tired, okay, elbows stay back and tucked in, and 10. I'm gonna come down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. Go ahead, lower all the way down. Bring the arms out wide to a T. Right ear to the mat. We're gonna roll over the right shoulder. Left leg can come back behind us here. Head to the mat. Scoot around if you don't have quite enough room. Inhale, center. That left leg or left arm comes down. Roll it over, open it up. Come on back to the center. Hands underneath you. Push up and hips back, child's pose. Either narrow or wide. We got another Tabata coming up, so holding down dog for a couple breaths here. Start to notice any differences from this down dog to the first down dog. Hopefully feeling a little more open. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, hop, or float it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Big reach, hands touch. Exhale down to heart center. Close the eyes just for a moment here. Full inhale, full exhale. All right. Okay, next Tabata here. So, one move. We're not switching sides or anything here. This is a running squat, so it gets a little funny looking. I'll be honest with you. So you can face whatever way on the mat. What you're gonna do here, just gonna squat, then knee up, squat, knee, squat. So a little bit faster. It's gonna look knee. So yeah, it can get a little funny, it can get a little silly looking, but the goal is to just keep it moving. Full 8 rounds, just like this. 20 seconds on, 10 off. You know what you can do in that break is just whatever you need, right? Okay, here we go. Last Tabata round that we have. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat, knee, squat, knee, squat. So I have to take the first one to kind of get the rhythm. And I talk to myself. I go knee, squat. Time. Okay, in that squat, get low. Knees up high. And alternate the leg you start with. That round I started all the time with my right leg. This round, squat, go. I'm starting with my left. Throws you off just a little, even something simple like that. Time. Awesome. Okay, so again, it can look like you're just flailing around. It's fine as long as you're not going to hurt yourself, right? And round 3, go back to my right side to start. Time. Round 3. Round 4, sorry. Go left, right, squat. Time. Halfway there. 4 more to go. Round 5. Go. Squat down low. Chest stays up. Just do a decent mountain bike ride tomorrow. My legs might be feeling pretty tired. We got this. Round 6, go. Core stays tight. Remember, don't just let the belly drop here. Keep it in, hugging the spine. Time. Beautiful. 2 more rounds, 40 seconds. For a nice rest after this to really catch our breath. Here we go. Get set. Go. Second to last round. Remember, you do not have to be on my pace. If the running feels good for you, by all means, do it. I feel like I can get more range slowing it down a little. Time. One final round. Here we go. Last 20. Go. Use that breath. Awesome. Shake it out. We got the time here. Walk it out a little. Try not to chug. And just take sips because we're not done. We're just done with Tabata. A few more strength things to do. You can always take a child's pose here if you need it. If standing up feels good for you, then do that. You get more of a breeze standing up here. All right. No matter where you're at, I would like you to make your way to the top of the mat. Let's float out, guys. Gals, whoever's watching. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down. Step back, flow it out. Down dog, breathe. Full inhales. Full exhales. Go ahead, lower it down to the knees. Coming up here for a little bit of abs. So we're gonna do some side planks. Side planks you can do from your hand or your elbow, wherever you feel more stable. I feel way more stable in my shoulder or in my elbow, especially on one side. I'm trying to build the strength back up onto my hands, but you're still gonna get a benefit of this, whether your elbows or hands. So side plank dips here, we're gonna go 20 each side. So I'll show you a couple things here so you can get some modifications if you need it. Elbow right under the shoulder, feet can be stacked. Lift those hips. You can stagger the feet or you can drop that bottom knee. The dip will look like so. Hip towards the ground, back to the sky. Staggered or that knee down, you can still get that hip and lift up. So if you have the knee down, try to keep the knee in line with the hip. Try not to let go super far forward from you. 20 each side. Then you just flip it around to side two. Stack it up. If you're losing, feel like that shoulder's dumping, then please take a break and reset. All right, coming up and dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Challenge would be adding weight here. 7, 8, 9, 10. And down. It's hard to count and talk. Okay, side two. So again, at your pace here. If you got more in you, feel free, add more. Side two. 1, 2. Perfect line, heels, hips, shoulders, ears. 20. All the way down when you're done here. All the way down on the back. Doing some sit-ups next here. You can make them overhead if you like, if you got any kind of weight here. I got my handy-dandy backpack, but I think I'll stick with dumbbells today. So you'll start at your chest, but we're gonna do some Baddha sit-ups here. Butterfly sit-ups, whatever you wanna call them. Feet together, knees out. If this is too much for you, move your feet a little more forward, away from the groin. If that's still too much, you can certainly add some blocks under there for some support, or simply knees bent, feet wide. But if you got this position in you, then by all means, do that. So here, back flat against the mat. We tend to arch up here. I do not want you to be able to slide your hand underneath you. I want you to engage that core, press the back completely against the mat. You're gonna sit all the way up, reach it up overhead. Whether you have weights or not, reach those hands up. If you got weights, they can come to chest. If you don't have weights, you can reach the arms up overhead. Just watch the back arch, okay? The back tends to arch as you come overhead. So if it's arching, keep your hands at your chest. All right, 20 sit-ups. Go. Lower down with control, no floppy fish. Make contact with the mat with your back each time. 19, 20. Bring it down. Weights to the side if they're there. Go ahead. Spread it out long. Woo, shake it all out. Alright, cooling down now, guys. Bend the knees. Bring the feet wide, knees together, and then windshield over the knees. Side to side. Let's let that spine neutralize. Arms anywhere. Feels nice for them to be over my head right now here. Just back and forth. Pause on each side for just a second. Half a breath. Then go ahead. Bring the knees to chest and release the hands behind the knees. We're going to roll it out across the spine. So here you have a chance for a little rock and roll flow. If you know what I'm talking about, go for it. It's going to look like this. Here, you're going to rock all the way up, hands to the top. You can jump or step back. Whoa. To your down dog. Feel free to watch that and then give it a try. Or just make your way through that flow, or straight to down dog. From down dog, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, right wrist, left leg long, take a peek back. Make sure the pinky toe and big toe are flat on the mat. Leg is straight out from behind you. Walk the hands back towards the hips. Get some length. And then exhale, walk them forward into your pigeon. We got some time here, so let yourself fall into it. If you have props, blocks, pillows, anything, go ahead and get yourself comfortable here. Hips stay square, so don't let yourself just drop into that right hip there, right? The left hip staying on the right ankle. Relax the entire upper body. Relax through the eyes, through the jaw, through the breath. So, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit here, but stay where you're at. I didn't really cue the intention much through this class, but hopefully if you needed it, you came to it. If you didn't, great. But here's a time to definitely come back to it. You might need it throughout this pose. This can be intense on people, but if you don't, then you can go ahead and just kind of let that go here. Just begin to let everything go here so that when we get to that final resting pose, you are pretty much completely relaxed and don't have too much more to let go of. Last couple breaths here. Let's keep them deep, keep them long. Next inhale, start to walk those hands back up. You can stay right here, or you can bend that back knee. Reach for the inside, so palm faces away, thumb towards the sky of the left foot. Slowly release the foot. No springing back, curl the toes. Press into the hands, press into the back foot. Lift up, down dog. Whatever you need with that right leg. Kick it, shake it, roll it, pedal it. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee forward. With that left heel right in front of the right hip. Take a peek back. I always take a peek back. Walk it back. Finally. And come forward. Should be a little easier to be soft in the upper body on this side. But keep thinking about the same alignment cues. Hips forward,
You're not dropping into one side. Do a check through the body. Start from the feet, work your way up. Notice how every little thing feels. And just don't stay on any one thing, just notice it. But you don't have to stick into it and wonder, why does that hurt? What's wrong with me? What's that? It is. It is. So let it be. Just acknowledge it. We have another minute here, so keep easing in, my friends. Keep easing in. Notice the difference between a good pain and a bad pain. Sharp shooting pains, not so good. Tell it's like, oh, that's tight, that's tight. That pain, that's okay if it's tolerable. If it's not tolerable, come out. Give yourself the deepest breaths you've had all day long. I don't care what time it is of day. Imagine that these are the deepest, longest, soothingest breaths of the day. Next inhale, slowly bring it up. Again, stare at or bend it. Reach it over inside, palm away from you, thumb up. Slowly release with control. Lift it up and back. Pedal it out. You roll it forward to a plank using a nice spinal wave. Then down dog. 3 breaths here. Following your last exhale, lower the knees down. Come to a seat here, bringing the legs up in front of you. Bring it down. Lift the feet off the mat, reach towards the outer edges. Give yourself a happy baby here. Pull the knees into the armpits. Really use that arm strength to pull on those feet. You can rock it. You can roll it. You can straighten through the legs, one at a time or both together. Just gonna give yourself this freedom or any kind of movement here in this pose. That feels good. I'm gonna release the feet, knees stay tucked in. Let's take a big wrap around those shins. Curl the toes, bring the forward to the knees. Squeeze every single muscle in your body as tight as humanly possible. Eyes shut, squeeze everything, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze all the innards, squeeze. When you're ready, release it. Onto the mat, onto the floor, wherever you're at, as wide as you need, as small as you need. Just walk those shoulders underneath you a bit so that collarbone's long. The heart is just wide, the head open, so open. Big inhale. And big exhale out the mouth. You can stick the tongue out for a lion's breath. Do that one more time. In and out. And just let the breath fall to its natural rhythm. Eyes closed. Maybe a little eye pillow or something to cover the eyes. To talk to you here just for a moment.
So this Shavasana is yours for as long as you want it, as long as you need it. Just try to completely relax no matter how much time it is that you have. Let the thoughts flow by. Don't think about what you've done today, what you have to do today, tomorrow, next week, what's going to happen in life at all. Don't think about anything. Okay? Give yourself this time. Even if there's craziness going on around you, you're in the middle of homeschooling or working from home, give yourself a few seconds to just breathe into the blankness. So stay as long as you need. When you're ready to come out, you come out, and you come out slowly and hopefully refreshed and feeling good and just ready to move again. Thank you guys so much.